Okay, now the blade has turned out better than I think I could hope for, which means totally gonna screw up the handle. Might have to end up recutting it. We'll see. Let's go in there with a positive mental attitude. First thing I'm gonna do is even up the seam, since as we know I cannot cut. And then I'll go in, I'll change my bit, and then I'll go in and make the grooves. Let's see here. Carve in all of these grooves for the grip and the eagle face. Alright, let's get going. Right, so at some point this dowel has gotten stuck in there and I cannot get it out, which makes it a lot more difficult to do this, which is awesome. Like, amazing. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Got this feathery bit that I can't, if I try to do it with the Dremel, it's just going to rip the seam apart, so I'm just going to cut it like that. Now I've got, starting to taper this edge here to make the whole thing round. I have to be careful I don't take off too much, because I need this part and this part to meet at a highest point right here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this edge off again. Alright. I tried to even it out, the curve. It's hard to show you that. Okay, right, this is where I'm going to ruin it. I need to make the beak and the eyes from this block. Change to the skinnier sanding bit, and hopefully we don't mess up too much. Progress. Here is the beak. Doing what I can to get it symmetrical. It's very fuzzy, but that's okay. We've still got, it's got a pretty decent hook. My previous one did not. Okay, so now I've got to try and do the headpiece around the eyes without messing up the beak. Because this needs to be rounded and then eyeball hole. Alright. gonna stop. Because the more I do it, the more it's gonna get messed up. Now this is the not so good side. And of course the first side I did was better. And then couldn't get it to match up. Get it symmetrical. We're going to stop now, and we're not going to do any more, because I'm definitely going to ruin it if I keep going. And we're going to be happy with that, because that's a lot better than the one I made previously. Now all I have to do is just change my blade and do in the grooves for the grip, which are probably going to be a lot harder than I think they are, because I'm going to ruin it. There's a lot of them. Alright. First, before I finish the handle, I'm going to do this piece right here. This really thin piece. I was not aware that that piece was there until I got this new photo. You can see here that it's actually red, and it looks to be a separate piece. So what I'm going to do, and I suggest if you're using my template, you do the same, is once you've gotten your blade shaped, then you take another piece, and then we're going to trace the actual shape and then give it a little bit of a lip, so then it will match perfectly and it won't be the wrong edge to fit on this. We're going to lay it this way. So we're going to draw a circle, we're going to lay it this way, so then it will go between these two pieces. I'm going to then take the Dremel and just clean that up and smooth it out. Now, it's a little bit off center, but that's okay. There's maybe a little bit too much on this side. It's fine. Nobody will notice. Right, so I've gone in, and I'm pretty nervous about messing this up because I haven't done it before. I've gone and I've marked all these dotted lines onto my knife with my pointy marker so I won't lose the indentation. And I think we're going to use, just reinforce this one that's already here, this cut, to make it a little bit more pronounced, because I've got to come in and take more off of this curve and then take off of this curve and then add in the lines of the grip. Alright, you have to quit delaying and just do it. I'm nervous about messing this up. That's the last step and then it's done. Anyway, here we go. hard to see, and it's not perfect, but we've got two levels carved out going up to the corner of the beak here. Now I have to do it on the other side. Alright. Not too bad. Do they match? Maybe not. Is it super important that they do? Maybe not. Alright, now I've got to do fix the lip of this edge here and then carve into those divots and then make the lines of the grip, which I'll need to switch the blade for. Okay, there we go. Got the ridge, curves up to join the line from the beak. Got these grooves, which this one is not great, but whatever. Okay, I've changed to my skinny stone bit. And now I'm going to put in these lines. Here we go. Go. They're not great. This side is better than this side, which I messed up quite a bit. Like this edge needs to be more forward, but I'm not redoing it at this point because it is done. So. Go. Full knife complete. Now I need to use the heat gun and get all these fuzzies off because it is very fuzzy. And we're going to be happy with that because it's better than the last one.